Washoe County works with our internal departments and our external partners to plan, train, organize, exercise, and then respond to disasters. We identify gaps through training that we then try to close afterwards so that we have a more efficient, effective response with our partners. The Davis fire started on the 7th of September in Davis Creek Campground, and then it spread very quickly. Ended up spreading on the eastern side first, so into Washoe Valley and along the west side of 580. As the fire progressed over the life of the fire, it moved to the west and kind of upslope, and then there was concern that it would make a push north towards South McCarran, which was a very scary scenario. I'm so thankful that that didn't happen. They worked really hard, our fire partners, to keep it from jumping Mount Rose, and it only crossed in a small subsection, but they were able to keep it kind of in that little tucked in area of Mount Rose Highway. In this incident, we were notified first by law enforcement and then verified with the fire department. We pushed out that emergency alert, which included perimetermap.com. And then evacuation started. Now, the evacuation area was very large because the fire department is always going to err on the side of caution. Law enforcement is assisting with those evacuations. We did work with first responders on any resource requests that they had or trouble that they were seeing with the evacuation so that we could, lean forward in our response. And that's how we were able to connect with NV Energy and get cells on wheels out in the field. And then as those evacuations expanded, we sent additional alerts and updated information on Perimeter Map. We also, here at the EOC, had Northern Nevada Public Health and REMSA working in conjunction with medical facilities. Here in the Emergency Operations Center, we had a liaison with Incident Command, which really helped with communication with first responders in the field up to the EOC. I have heard from different first responders just in conversation that in 20, 30 years of working on incidents, that this was the best coordinated response they had ever been on. And I think that just lends to the relationship building that we invest in and the partnerships and training and planning that we all do together all of the time. I think that was a phenomenal success. These are the things that we do to prepare. We plan, we train, we exercise, we improve, and it's a continuous cycle. But what can individuals do? We say, have a plan, make a kit, stay informed. So knowing where you're gonna get information, what clothes am I gonna wear if I have to grab a bag and evacuate very quickly? Or are my important documents uploaded to a cloud somewhere? Do I have copies of them? Same with pictures. Digitizing those, keeping them on a cloud, having records of your prescriptions so they can be refilled if you're forced to evacuate without them. Making that kit is your bag that you take with you. A bag for your pets, a bag for yourselves, a bag for your family members. Knowing that you should have 3 days worth of water and food in your house in case you're asked to shelter in place. If you have a pump or a well, having a generator and fuel for that generator. Just making those decisions and having those conversations. And I think that's really important because there is an individual preparedness responsibility. We're always trying to improve our processes and procedures for ourselves and for the community as well.